I'm still learning a thing or two on YouTube side of things, but we're going to be getting into some altcoins. But just to let you guys know that I will stop naming these titles extremely bearish. Even though the market might look extremely bearish from a long-term perspective, I'm not going to be doing that. I will tell you guys that we are going to have small short-term pumps coming. And I noticed some of you guys just only look at the title. You guys won't actually watch an entire video. That's my mistake. I know those videos are a little bit longer, but I will make sure to do my best on that side of things. Yeah, gonna get onto the wave of really naming these extremely bullish titles and talking about real information though inside of them, because don't want to be putting some bear titles out there. It's bad for everyone, right? Even though it might look bearish, but we see this pump that happens. We have this uptrend. Let me take off indicator real quick. We've been saying it's looking a little bit bullish the past couple of days. We've been in this uptrend recently, and we just saw a breakout out of this trend resistance, and then we pushed above it. We stayed inside this this line right here, this trend supports. So this would have been a great opportunity to get some of your buy orders in if you guys didn't already. This was last night, and then we pushed out throughout the day or throughout last night. But yeah, great thing to see a bullish market, a little push upwards. But look at the support, right? Exactly where we thought it was going to be, around this 8,200, around this $8,200 level to around this 39,000 level. I think what we might see right now is we'll see a little retracement down to these supports, and then we'll break out through it. But I do think that we're still in bullish territories as the momentum swing has really just started on the 1 hour. We could have a lot more momentum coming into the markets. But if we look at the 1 day momentum cycle, look at guys, we're just getting off of this little bearish tendency right here. This is a long-term perspective on what Bitcoin could do, but the indicators are showing some bullishness short-term, which means these altcoins are going to be at really good buying opportunities when Bitcoin comes off these hot runs and has a little bit of a retracement, right? We have these runs with Bitcoin, and then we have retracements. We have these runs, we have these retracements, we have these runs, we have these retracements. But we are in an uptrend, right? We're not going down, we're going up. As you guys can see here, just to give you a better perspective, this is a downtrend, right? These 3 bars going down is downtrend. This is an uptrend. I do think we're going to have a little bit of a retracement coming up here soon. And that'll be a good opportunity for you guys to get some of these buy orders in if you guys haven't had these buy orders in already. And it would be a good time for you guys to get some sell orders in around this 38,500 level, 38,200 level. But yeah, market is looking healthy. It's looking a lot better than it was the past couple days. But yeah, we broke this little channel right here. So we're on this little downtrend. I mean, guys, look at these candles that these market makers are trying to do, trying to liquidate everyone, right? But I do see this holding off. Here, let me draw another support line. I do see this holding off around this trend line right here, this green trend line. So we could come down here to the 37,600 and to the 37,400 and 200 would be great buying opportunities. But let's get into some of these altcoins, guys. What altcoins are you guys into right now? All right, put your favorite altcoin in the comments. Let's see what you guys think of it right now. I'm gonna go into FTM first of all. You guys see how these altcoins just had these parabolic movements in the past couple of hours. This happened because Bitcoin broke that trend resistance line. When we saw Bitcoin break that trend resistance line and we saw some sort of updraft, that's when you guys are going to want to put in your buy orders. I've been talking about trend resistance for a little bit on this channel, but let's show you guys what I'm referring to. Here. All right, so what do we see? Okay, we're on the 5 minute. Let me turn this to the 1 hour to get this get a better picture on this. But we see this downtrend, right? So we see this downtrend with FTM. What happens? We broke out of this resistance level, and then boom, we shot up. Same thing happens with Bitcoin, right? Same thing happens with these alts, but it's just a lot more gains. So really make sure to take that into consideration. But I do see a lot of these alts that still haven't had their full breakouts, and they will break down a little bit. As you see, there's a little bit of a red candle forming. We might break down, I would say 5% in these alts by the end of the day would be very, very possible. But we still are in that uptrend with Bitcoin. But let me get into a few of these alts that are going to be at really good buying opportunities. I'm going to go through some of the safe ones, okay? And that are fairly easily predictable. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go through the most explosive ones for you guys. I know some of you guys are apes, but please, please, please use technical analysis when buying these. I don't want you guys to get too caught up in aping in at the tops and really getting sick of a lot of you guys not really putting in the time and effort and just buying stuff when it's green. You guys always want to be buying things when it's red. Buying on red days is how you guys stay profitable. People who buy on green always have less success rate than people who buy on red. Dent still hasn't had its breakout yet, right? We haven't seen a breakout with Dent. We've been very profitable on Dent in the past. We look at Dent from a long-term perspective, guys. You guys remember buying Dent around this level, right? We had a run at 121%. We bought it around this level. I remember that was another 100%. But look how low we are with Bitcoin's price with Dent. This is a very, very good buying opportunity with a large upside potential. This is going to be a explosive altcoin in the next couple of days. I'm going to put some key buying opportunities on Dent. Just make sure, looking a little bit bearish because we had that pump, we broke that upwards trend. So we're probably going to be coming down a little bit, right? But what's a good opportunity for Dent, right? If we ride this trend support up, which we probably won't, we'll probably have a little dip underneath it. I see this 3-1 level as a great buying opportunity, but not only this 3-1 level, but around this 3-7, just in case we keep on riding it up. But I would dollar cost average into this one, but set your stop losses around 10% below each order, right? Around 10% below, as Dent is pretty volatile, but the upside is very, very crucial with this coin. See a lot of upside potential, a good 50-60% easily off of this one. If we have a 43K Bitcoin when it breaks out. That's just a minimum, guys. That's just a minimum. We really could see 100% to at least around 90% from there. But let's get into Dash as well. Another high yielding altcoin, right? We've yielded off of Dash multiple times, right? You guys remember making lots of percents. I know a lot of you are new to this channel, but we've been trading these explosive altcoins that just started popping off in the past couple months. The data is relatively new, so you have to take that into consideration. But let's see, guys. Look at from January or February 1st, we've had these large run-ups with Dash, right? 200%. We had this one right here, 100%. And we have this other one right here, which is another 100%, right? We are getting to the point where Dash looks like it's had its breakdown and it's going to run up again. And I do see this as a great buying opportunity, right? We're going for the explosive altcoins, the ones that from a TA perspective are due for a pump. And I'm more than willing to take the risk of it being extremely volatile because the upside potential is just powerful, guys. It's powerful, right? This is all the way here on May 18th, right? Look how much Dent was when we had a lower Bitcoin, right? 65%. We could really get to the 80 to 90% with Dash from the current levels that we're at right now. But you guys are still going to be placing in concise and good buy orders on Dash. All right, so we broke that one there, broke that trend resistance there. I'm just charting this out for you guys. Maybe I'll chart it out before, but for the most part, I want to. You guys care if I mean, what do you? I mean, I know most of you guys will benefit from me charting everything out now in front of you, so you guys can figure out how to do it on your own. But all I'm doing is I'm drawing resistance levels, support and resistance levels, and also these downtrends and seeing when this downtrend breaks out. It normally has some volatile issues, right? But let's see how far of a drop it would have to be to get to this buying level. It's around 20%. I'm gonna put one around 5 to 10% below Dent where it currently is, right around here, right around this 190 level. Not a financial advisor, this is my financial opinion. I think this is a very good RR zone for Dent. Set your stop loss on all of these. Let's go into Bake as well. Go into Bake USD. I have a few other ones to get into, right? We're probably going to go over three or four more, right? Keyboard. My B not working. All right, so my B is not working on my computer. That's great. I know I have Bake on here, guys. There's always some technical difficulties on this channel. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for my technical difficulties to be fixed. Because if you guys don't, it's not going to get fixed. All right, so we've been charting up Bake a little bit. We've been buying them at these 3 green levels, and we've seen some sizable returns from Bake. We've been trading Bake for a while as well. All 3 of these coins that I mentioned so far, we made hundreds and hundreds of percents off of them in the past. I know a lot of you guys are new and you're like, you only lose money, expert. Guys, if you're listening to these episodes and you guys are taking information away, I promise you, you have the ability to make a lot of money from my channel, because I'm actually teaching you guys how to do it. I'm explaining my thought process, and if you're new here, welcome. But I'd really appreciate if anyone new here could really get into the technical analysis yourself and understand that there's a lot of things that can point you in the right direction to making money. It's not a crazy thing where technical analysis is not a true fact. It's all real. Okay, it's all real. There's a lot of variables involved, but for the most part, it's very, very easy in crypto from my perspective after doing this for multiple years. I really want you guys to join that Discord and get some knowledge building. And if you guys want to put in the work, you can. But let's get to Bake real quick. What do we see with Bake? Okay. So all the way back here, May 17th, how much was Bake? Around 70 to 80% higher than what it currently is. If we get to that Bitcoin level of 40.43, that will easily happen with Bake, but I'm looking for these green levels to buy, but that looks like around a 5 to 8% drop. Actually around 12, I think. Yeah, around a 12% drop for Bake. I just still see these as great buying orders for Bake. Going to give you guys lower buy orders. Every time I'm going to tell you guys to buy a coin, it's going to be below where the current price is, because we don't buy on green, right? We don't buy on green. We've already bought on reds, and that's the way it is. If I say there's going to be a bearish market, right? Bearish markets, guys, they go up and they go down, right? But they mainly are on a downtrend, right? Mainly on a downtrend. So we went over Bake, we went over Dent, we went over Dash. RLC kind of already had a run up. I haven't talked about this one in a while, but this is another one that we've made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percents on, right? We've been following this one very, very closely, except for the past day or so. But I still see a run up is going to incur with RLC. Okay, this is another volatile coin that always spikes kind of at random, not random times, but after dips. It always has a nice sizable run up. We've already seen around a 40 to 50% run up. No, it's only around 30%, 30 to 40% run up. It's probably a good thing we weren't trading this one back then, but I do see this as extremely, extremely profitable for right now. But we see a uptrend spikes up with these candlesticks. It kind of is looking like we're at the selling pressure area where people are selling up here, and it's not looking to for the zone to push over that, which is a great opportunity to buy some. Once it drops lower, because it looks like it might drop lower. I would say some good buying opportunities are around this 450. This 450 level, I'm going to move one up just a little bit. Around this 450 level and this 491 and 4115. I mean, guys, look at the volatility that we have, right? This just really started in March, where we had this volatility with this. So we have a lot of capabilities for a large push with this. Set your stop loss 10% below, and you can really get a significant amount of gains with this one short term. If you guys look at my other trades, and most of those other trades for my last few streams have already been in profits, and I'm going over the explosive ones, right? The explosive ones, because that's what you guys really want to hear. So we'll go over one more. I'll go over one more here quick. But yeah, RLC is very, very explosive off of the rip. Let me see. I'm trying to go over one that looks like it can pause around 100% gains. All of them have kind of pushed up that I see around 100% gains from where we currently were looking at. All right, I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna go through one. Maybe I'll go through Harmony. Harmony still has a lot of potential. Can you go into more details on how you place buying orders in different ranges and support levels? For some newbies, it is hard to understand in a fast-paced live stream environment. All right, we'll slow it down a little bit on this one, Harmony. All right, so I'm looking for the bottoms, right? I'm looking for a bottom level, right? These green levels are supports, and I'm looking to put my buy orders in at these support levels, right? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. And how am I picking this, right? We have a support level. If you go all the way back here, it hits off of here, it hits off of here, and there's another level right here where it hits off of. We have the same 3 ranges. And if we look at the dip that just incurred, how low did we go with Harmony, right? I'm basing this technical analysis a little bit above it because we're probably not going to dip down to there just yet. These are just short-term trades with stop losses, right? So we dipped back down to here. I'm thinking that some great buy orders on this would be around this range because of the support that we have. I'm actually going to be moving these buy orders up on Harmony, right? Why am I going to be moving them up? Because I do see a little bit more upside potential for Bitcoin as we're still in that bull trend, and that bull trend has not showed too much of a slowing down just yet. Yes, we're probably going to have some sort of pullback, but in the next 3 or 4 days, it looks like we're probably going to experience a nice little run up for the bull side of crypto. But yeah, these 3 levels right here, I'm just finding, what is it bouncing off of, right? Where am I finding these ranges at? Normally ranges are just 2 lines. I've went into ranges in a few streams. I've went through them on my Discord as well. But right here, right? So you see right here how we have this bounce off right there. Right here, you know what I mean? Right here, you see that. And then right here, we have all these bouncing off of that. We have a lot of buying pressure down here, right? A lot of buying pressure. That's why I'm putting these lines here, because they're most likely going to bounce off of that. But that's where I'm finding it. And where am I looking to sell Harmony at? Around this 11-cent level, all the way up to around this 13-cent level would be a great time to sell it at. Been buying Harmony on the dips occasionally. This one we made some profits off of, but it's been pretty volatile recently. It's definitely going to have a nice run up here soon. All right, so yeah, that's going to be a few of the coins that we went through. All right. Yeah, take modest gains and grow your account. Yeah, it's just about taking these modest gains. But when these opportunities are out there and these coins are looking very, very bullish on the charts, you can just set a stop loss where you're going to have it trailing upwards. And you're going to be looking for just some profits through these alts. You don't need to make 100%. It's nice if you do. Just have a trailing stop loss. If you make 100%, you make it. If you don't, you're still going to be making profits, and you guys don't need to be shooting for these moon percentages all the time. I'm just putting these up here to show the potential. If you guys are making 5% a day or even 2% a day, you're doing something absolutely amazing. I mean, making 2% a day, right? If you made 2% a day with $100 in 1 year, you would have 140 grand. That's something to really think about for you moon boys. But yeah. Very, very important that you guys understand these. We've had a lot of 100% gains every single dip on this channel, while other people have been struggling to stay afloat. And it's funny to think about how amazing crypto is for these gain percentages when we have these dips. And people will continue to buy the bottoms while we're waiting, and we make that large gain off the bottom. But we see these levels with AVAX. I do think we'll be able to push past this green level right here. I'll show you exactly where we have the trend resistance. It's we broke this trend resistance right there, but we are also seeing a lot of resistance. 21 on this 26 to 21 level. If we break out of here, we're going to be looking very good for AVAX at the bottom of this channel right now. Right. All right, so there's AVAX is looking a little bit bullish. I am trading this one currently. I'm trading a lot of them right now, guys. I've been trading Dogecoin even because it's been looking good on the charts. Rune as well, been looking good on the charts. Buy levels for Rune, that's doing pretty well, but I still see a lot of run-ups coming with these alts. It's just we're going to have a little dip down. We're still in that uptrend with Bitcoin. But yeah, we're still in a downtrend long term. I know that's confusing to you guys. I'm sorry for doing that to some of you, but long term, we're still in a downtrend, right? We're still in a downtrend long term, right? Long term, we're still in this downtrend. We're just having these slight pullbacks. If we go back to 2017, look how many pullbacks we had, guys. Look how many pullbacks we had. There's still going to be a lot of profits to be made when we have these downtrends, right? We have a big downtrend, big pullback, big downtrend, big pullback, downtrend, pullback, right? A lot of buying opportunities, and we've been getting these buying opportunities on our channel, so we know how many dips there's been. And we know how profitable we can be when we're buying the bottoms or the close to the bottoms of these dips and just swinging them. as it's not profitable if you're just going to hodl through this. Maybe it will be, but really buying and swinging these dips is going to give you more safety than just hodling through it. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.